What's up, guys? I'm here to announce that I'm no longer gonna be smoking weed. I'm done with it. I quit. Today's gonna be day one. Uh, Here's the pack right here. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm gonna do with it, just so you know I'm serious. There you have it right here. I gotta throw away all the weed, right? All done. All done. Okay, so I wanted to explain a bit further into detail why I decided to quit smoking weed. For those of you who don't know, I started smoking when about 8 years ago, 8 or 9 years ago. I originally started smoking because I was diagnosed with depression, and I was put on antidepressants for that. But the problem with antidepressants was I didn't like the side effects. Personally, for me, I didn't want to continue taking it, so I stopped taking it. After a while, the depression hit hard, and I didn't even know what to do. And then I had a few people at work that just mentioned that I should just take up smoking weed. Now, I was against it, but not in a way where I thought, people who smoked were bad people or drug addicts or anything like that. It was nothing like that. I just didn't, for me, I just thought a lot of people did it just for the sake of doing it. But it did help at the beginning. It really did. So, yeah, I just continued smoking it, and it was helping me. But now it's serving me, it doesn't serve me any purpose. My depression did come back a bit. I mean, I do feel a little bit, underneath the weather, I guess you can say. So why am I quitting if the depression's coming back? Well, I mean, it's not helping me anymore, right? One, it's not helping me. Two, it gets expensive. Like, it's not a cheap habit to pick up. Number three, I can't control the munchies. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm a skinny guy, so I should be consuming a lot of calories, but the problem is when I do get high, I can't control what I eat. I just go straight for the junk food, and on top of that, I'm always just munching on something, and then eventually it messes with my face because I start eating junk and I start breaking out. I get eczema all over my face, and it's not a good feeling. I don't like it. I don't want to feel like that. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel tired all the time. I read online, and I feel like this part is true, but I read online that a lot of people who are like, they smoke weed, but they try to justify why they do it, and they'll say, well, I think it helps, you know what I mean? Or it doesn't do this to me, or it doesn't do that to me. At the end of the day, it's like, I'm just lying to myself, right? I'm freaking lying. It's like, let's be real. I do get lazy a lot of the times when I get high, and I don't want to do that anymore. It's 2025. I just turned 39 years old back in November. So in less than a year, I'm going to be 40. And I don't want to be 40 coming home slacking, because a lot of the times I would come home, go on just go live right away. I'll go in the kitchen, get a glass of water. I will, change out of my work uniform, and then go live, and I will smoke and just chill, right? That was what my live stream was all about. Just hanging out where, just talk about random stuff. But, just like with a lot of things, sometimes you gotta end one journey to start another one, if that makes sense. So, like I said, it's 2025. I want to take care of myself. I want to take better care of myself. I do not want to smoke weed anymore. I do not want to do any of that. As a matter of fact, I quit smoking cigarettes 11 years ago. February 1st will be exactly 11 years since I quit smoking cigarettes. And now the same thing goes with weed. I don't want to consume anything that doesn't belong in my body. And going forward, I'm gonna be bettering myself. So My plan is, I've said it many times, or I've mentioned it many times, I want to start going hard on the videos and the shorts. Like, I love making videos. I really do. You know what I mean? It's like, do I want to grow? Do I want my channel to grow? Of course I do. I'm not gonna beat around the bush and lie to you guys and say I don't want my channel to grow. But it doesn't mean it's gonna happen. I mean, it's not a good way to think, but I'm just being real. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. Whether I grow or not, I do enjoy making videos. There's something about just pulling out your camera, hitting record, and just talking. Especially when I'm walking down the street. It's funny to me when people look at you. I don't know. For me, I enjoy that. For some people, I know it's not an easy thing to record yourself in public. I get it. I still have a little bit of a fear of that, but it's nothing major like it used to be. So that's number one. I want to start pumping out the videos more. Number two, I'm going to start hitting the gym again. I was going to the gym. I was working out, but then I had to stop for the last almost a week because, one, I got sick. And two, if you guys watched my last short and my last video, I bruised my rib. I started coughing, and I coughed so hard that I literally, dude, I fell to the ground, and I was in so much pain. Guys, when I tell you I was in excruciating pain, it's not even an over-exaggeration. I have never felt anything like that in my life. It was so hard to breathe, number one. Number two, I couldn't move anywhere. Like, I had to pretty much stay still. Going to the hospital was hard. My wife had to call an Uber for me, so she came with me to the hospital. Because there was no way I'm driving. No way I was going to drive myself to the hospital. I couldn't even turn my head slightly without being in pain. So, in turn, I haven't been really working out that much. I haven't been eating as much, which is another thing. My nutrition. When I was working out, a year and a half ago, I was trying to bulk up, and it was working. I was consuming all these calories. I was making like 2 homemade shakes plus my food. I was consuming like 3,200 to 3,400 calories. I went from 108 pounds all the way to about 125-ish pounds. The problem with that was because I was consuming so many calories, even though I was still 125 pounds, I was getting a gut. I was getting a gut. It wasn't the right way to go about it. I'm 5'7", by the way, for any of you guys that want to know. I'm 5'7", so I'm not tall at all. So, I mean, I don't want to be 160 pounds. I don't care anymore, because that was my whole goal a couple of years ago. I'm like, I just want to get to like 160 pounds. I want to fill a shirt, fill out a shirt, a t-shirt. I want to look good. Because trust me, when I was putting on the weight, automatically, like, I stood up straight. Like, my posture improved. Like, you just walk with confidence. It's crazy. It's crazy what it does to your confidence. But anyways, moving forward, I'm going to continue working out again. I do like working calisthenics, but I do enjoy, lifting weights. My nutrition, I'm not going to go crazy with it. I do believe nutrition is a huge part. They say it goes hand in hand, nutrition and working out. But working out is really, really, really important. So even if I'm consuming 2,000 calories, which I'm planning to do, like, I don't want to go overboard. Because to me, this is my take on it, and this is the way I think. To me we got to stop looking at nutrition and fitness as a short-term goal. Like, you got to stop saying, well, I'm going on a diet. I'm going on this diet. Or, it's my New Year's resolution. I'm going to start. No, you got to make it a lifestyle. So instead of me focusing on, I want to put on weight in like 20 pounds in like 4 months or 3 months, which is what I did a couple of years ago, and it wasn't worth it. Instead of thinking like that, just consume my calories, whatever, like 2,000 calories, whatever my maintenance calories is, which is always changing, you know what I mean? We're always moving around. So maintenance is always going to, in my opinion, is always going to change. Be smart about it. That's what I'm going to do. So eat smart, don't overconsume on calories, and most importantly, just be consistent. And over time, you will build a physique. You will feel better about yourself. At least that's what I hope is going to happen for me. And yeah, you got to make it a lifestyle. Like, we got to stop, in my opinion, stop thinking about this as like it's a short-term goal, because it's not. If you think about it like that, you're not going to succeed. And I'm not trying to put anybody down. I failed many times because one reason was I always thought about it as short-term. That's my plan. I do want to start working out, clean up my diet. I don't want to eat too much junk food or go crazy with the junk food. I'm not trying to be the bodybuilder. I just want to feel good. I want to look good on the outside as well. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's about it for when it comes to fitness and nutrition. Another thing is I want to make this channel more family friendly. Like, I admit I cuss a lot. I cuss a lot. I gotta cuss less. I don't know if I can stop completely, but online for sure I'm gonna stop on YouTube, because I mean, YouTube, they're very on top of like what they push out. You know what I mean? So I don't want to be cussing. I want to do better in my life. I really do. I have an amazing wife. Amazing wife. She's been supportive since day one. I want to better my life, because I'm 39, going on 40, right? I don't want to be in my 40s and 50s and just be this lazy guy that's not doing anything. You know what I mean? Going to work, coming home, taking a shower, and then slacking and just doing nothing. You know what I mean? A lot of times that's what I do. You know what I mean? And I'm just being honest. I don't want to be that guy anymore. So that's my plan. Go to the gym, start working out, get my diet in check. Start pushing out the video, make this a more family friendly, channel. I get a lot of positive comments, man. I do get the hate. You can't avoid that. You're always gonna get haters, and honestly, I don't mind. It is what it is. But I do get positive comments, and I feel like I can, make a lot of people's days, especially when somebody's having a bad day. I want people to come to my channel and be like, you know what, this guy, he makes my day. He puts a smile on my face, and yeah, that's all I want. I want to make people happy. I want people, make people laugh, and most importantly, I want to be happy myself. You know what I mean? Because all said and done, you always have to look after yourself first before anybody else. Of course, your family too. So that's my plan. I hope you guys, stick around for this journey. In case you haven't noticed, I also changed my YouTube name. I had that name because the repeating name for so long. It turned out, first it was a joke, and then it just turned out to be like, I guess, I don't know, my identity. Like I said, I'm serious about this. I just want to be a better person. So, if you feel free to subscribe. Feel free to follow along in this journey of mine. I don't want to sound like a hippie when I say that, but yeah, that's it for now. I'm not sure what else to talk about. I'm just winging it. I have no script. Honestly, when I make my videos, it's never scripted. You know what I mean? When I want to talk about something, I just pull up my camera, hit record, and I talk about it. So that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys stick around and see me grow as a person. So until next time, peace out and chill out.